Good afternoon. It's so nice to see all of you folks here, and I think you're in for a treat if you haven't met Jaimie Roberts before. You will be absolutely astounded. We've met her before, and we're still astounded. We're going to play a couple of songs for you before we bring Jaimie out to sing. Here is an old standard called All of Me. Anybody have any oxygen on them? Oh, thank you very much. I'd like you to meet Randy Morris on the piano. That's Jay Mueller on the bass. No, actually, Jay was going to be here. He called me Friday, and he said he just tested positive for COVID. So I'm thinking, who in the world would be crazy enough to step in and do this with us? And immediately I thought of Doug Matthews. How about Doug on the bass? And on the drums, my old friend Greg Parnell. You know, this is the first of a series of 3 programs that Chris and Melody were so nice to turn over to me. They're all on Sunday afternoons. The next one is July 26th or 24th, I believe. And I've asked my old buddy Alan Vichet to come in along with Charlie Silva, Eddie Metz, and Mark McKee. And we're going to just swing our tails off for a couple of hours. Nobody swings harder on the clarinet than Alan Vichet, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. And on August 28th, a very special thing, there's a gentleman who lives here in Orlando who's had some tough times lately, health problems. His name is Dave Wolpe. Dave is one of the best arrangers in the entire world. He's known all over the world in the big band business. And we're going to have Dave come in here, and we're going to have a 9-piece band, and we're going to play all Dave Wolpe arrangements. And, you know, Dave and I had a band together for 20 years. We used to play his charts, and I can remember counting off the songs and then hearing Dave going, too fast, too slow. So I said, Dave, we're going to do this program for you, but you have to count off all the tunes. So we're going to set him right here in front, and that's what he will do. And everybody I asked to do that, within 15 minutes I heard back, I'm honored to do it because we all love Dave. And so we'd love to have you here for that. We're going to do another song before we bring up Jaimie, and it's different than the one we talked about, guys. We're going to do Georgia on My Mind in the key of F, if anybody has perfect pitch and worries about stuff like that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I had the privilege of playing that song with Ray Charles a few times. And actually, after I worked with him playing it, I didn't play that song on my own for a long time because it always seemed to fall short of what I was used to hearing. Well, you know, as I mentioned, those of you who know Jaimie Roberts know what you're in store for. And those of you who don't, do you have seat belts here, Chris? You know her. Midge, you know her. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome for her first set a lady that we miss having here in Central Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jaimie Roberts.
Ever since I was a baby, I have had one dream in mind. And each Christmas I think maybe it will finally come true. It's a simple wish that everyone has had from time to time. So I know you'll understand me when I share my dream with you. I want to be rich, famous, and powerful. Step on all my enemies and never do a thing. I want to be rich, famous, and powerful. So all I have to do in life is sit around and sing. I don't want to work, struggle, or compromise. When I set a goal, I want to reach it right away, 'cause paying your dues, that's just for other guys. As for me, I want what I want, and I want it all today. I don't want to audition. I don't want to take class. I want to be discovered while I'm sitting on my ass. I should not have to suffer. I should not have to sweat. I tried that for 10 minutes once, and look, what did I get? I'm still not rich, famous, or powerful. Barbra Streisand had it all, and I can do what she can do. So why is she rich, famous, and powerful? While I'm still stuck here schlepping through my lives like all of you. What does it take to be famous and powerful? Santa, if you're listening, please tell me what to do. What do I have to fake to be famous and powerful? I've done everything I can, and now the rest is up to you. I tried being good. I tried being nice. I even tried pretending I was listening once or twice. But the really big stars have made it without it. Was Betty Davis pleasant? I seriously doubt it. Still, she was rich. Everyone adored her, and the world was at her feet. And she was a bitch. It's obvious that I have gotten nowhere being sweet. Now, I know I should be thankful for the blessings that I've got. My husband truly worships me, and starving I am not. And I suppose good friends and family and health count for a lot. But I have to admit, all this doesn't mean shit if I'm not rich, famous, and powerful. Come on, don't look so shocked. You know you feel the same as I. If I were rich, famous, and powerful, we could take all those agents and casting directors, tiny apartments, and back tax collectors, critics and casting calls, chilly rehearsals, people who bore us, jobs in the chorus, and kiss them all goodbye. Oh, is that too much to ask? Thank you. You know, I usually do that song later in the set so that you have time to warm up to all this. But I figured, no, I'm just going to come right out there and be like, So, you're welcome. All right, so Terry Myers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy that Terry has asked me to be his guest today, so I'm thrilled about that. And a few years back, Terry asked me, he goes, hey, I want you to take a listen to this song. He had recorded a really cool song with an amazing jazz singer. I'm going to have him tell you a little bit more about it.
Yeah, actually, the genesis of this song, in 1995, I recorded an album with the great Hammond B3 organ player, Dr. Lonnie Smith. And they asked me to do all original music. It was for Fantasy Records. And I said, well, I don't write songs. And Bob Weinstock was my producer, and he said, sure you do. You write every time you play. He said, just play something and write it down, and you'll have a song. So I did. I composed 9 songs, and this was one of them. And a few years later, Simone Koppmeyer, my dear friend in Austria, had the album, and she said, "Do you mind if I put words to this song?" So I said, "Sure, go ahead." So she writes all of her songs in English, even though her main language is German. So she wrote these words, and we recorded it again, and we're going to do it in that fashion. This is called "We're Going In." B flat. 1, 2, 1.
We're out on the road, so let's get ready for a party here. The evening is young, we don't remember how it all began. All the good times we had, others were just bad. Don't be a drag, come on, we're going in. We drove a long way, got tired of moving on from state to state. Here on the bus, the driver wouldn't let us celebrate. No, we can't be so dull. We got a cooler fun. Don't bust our chops. Come on, we're going in. Morris. Yeah, Doug. Shoo-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, say. Shoo-ba-da-da-sweet-ba-ba-do-ya-yo-da-ba-do-ba-bow. So-da-do-da-do-da-do-da-do, sweet-ba-da-do-ba, shoo-ba-da-do, soo-ba-da-do-ya-bow. Sho-do-dee-da-do-da, sha-da-sweet-ba-da-do-da-do-da-ba. Oh, we're going out on the road and headed for a party, yeah. Evening is young, don't remember how it all began. Oh, the good times we had, others times were just bad. Don't be a drag. Come on, we're going in. We drove a long way, got tired of moving on from state to state. Out on the bus, the driver, he wouldn't let us celebrate. No, we can't be so dull. We got a cooler phone. Don't bust our chops. You know we're going in. Terry Myers, not bad for, just make it up and write it down. It's pretty awesome. But Terry Myers is not the only genius on the stage here tonight, though. Randy Morris. Oh, yeah. Oh, Randy. How you doing there, Randy?
Well, I'm just fine. I must admit that I do prefer your method of dressing far above Terry's.
Well, thank you so much.
And here we go.
Yes. I was talking to Randy earlier, and I said, so you're still traveling all around the world? And he says, mm-hmm. And I said, well, would you still play piano for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore.
Yeah.
Leave all the others waiting on a faraway shore. Out on the briny, where the moon's big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I'm gonna get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. You're not gonna change keys on me,
Yes,
are you?
I am.
I'm gonna get you
You're never
on
gonna
a slow
get me.
boat to China,
Not in a fast or slow
all
boat.
to myself alone.
You'll
I'm
have
gonna
to
make
stand
you
in line.
mine. Get you and keep you in my band evermore.
Hey, now there's a new attack.
Leave all the others on the
Here's for me,
shore.
let's swim to China and back.
Out on the briny.
On the
where
briny?
the moon's big and shiny.
Big and shiny.
Melting your heart of stone. Come on, what do you say?
You go get your way.
I'm gonna get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself, alone together, all to myself alone.
I love it.
Randy Morris, ladies and gentlemen, Randy Morris. Randy and I go way back, usually back over there. I'm kidding. No, really, Randy and I seriously have known each other for decades. Many shows at Disney we've done together, and he even knew me when I was a first soprano. Yes, I was a first soprano in the Voices of Liberty. Anyone know what that means? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, only dogs can hear it. Yeah. Seriously, I'm like so glad I got out of that spot. I was like, every day I was just like, here's a diamond, because I can't even just sing that high anymore. It's just crazy. So I know we have a lot of talented singers out there in the audience today. So we're gonna, we're gonna do a little thing here. So let's give me an A, low A. If you think you're a bass, you're gonna sing that. Go ahead. Great. Tenors. Got it, tenors. Okay, altos, that's me, alto. Soprano. Okay, on ah, ready? You know your pitch? Bum, 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 bum. Ready? Here you go. That was so good. That was so good. Okay, now we need one of the sopranos. See, for Voices of Liberty, when you're gonna do the pop up, you know what a pop up is. It's like you're singing and then you like pop up and you get the finger, right? So like I'm gonna do that, and one of y'all sopranos is gonna give it to me hard, okay? Like you're gonna pop the octave. Here we go. Make bum 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 bum. Okay, you got your chord? Ready? Go. Here we go. Soprano. Higher. Do it. Right? Y'all sopranos, man, you get all the glory. I've had much good luck as a performer. I've been cast in almost every show. From Carousel to Hair. On Broadway, I was there. But you'd never, never know. Perhaps you picked me out last year in Phantom. Or underneath my dirt in Miserable. But if you tried to pick me out from all the voices in the crowd, I'm certain that you must have had a problem. My plight is quite familiar to those who tread the boards at the Nederlander, Schubert, and Rialto. Although I've got a great high C. The reaction seems to be, that's great, dear. But we need you to sing alto. Please give me a shot at the melody. Give me a crack at the tune. I'm filled with chagrin every time I begin by the light of the silvery moon. Just one little shot at the melody. Give me a moment to shine. I'm sick of can't help loving that man of mine. Just look at Oklahoma, for example, the rousing title number of the show. While everyone is singing Oklahoma, I get sky, yow. Here's a medley of some of my finer roles. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me. What mirror where? Which what where? Who? Such a pretty me. Such a pretty me. Oh, please. I'm down on my knees for a melody. I'm begging with all of my might. Just half a bar. And let this chorus girl be a star tonight. That's for all the altos out there everywhere. Yeah, we actually had a Voices of Liberty 40-year reunion last night. I know, it was, I walked around the whole night, like, I see old people. Right? I know, some of them are here tonight, and they're like, yeah, it was like 1987 all over again. It really was. But it was good, it's okay, I don't mind being old. I'm gonna sing a little song about it. I'm a middle-aged woman, and I'm really in my prime. I'm a middle-aged broad, and I'm looking mighty fine. Mature and sexy, healthy and fit, nice and ripe, and I can't remember shit. Oh, I'm irritable and crabby, and my mood is on the swing. Yes, it is. My cycles are irregular, and my underwear clings. My thermostat has really gone awry. I'm sweating like a pig while my cha-cha is totally dry. The 5 o'clock shadow wasn't in my plans. Every time I sneeze, I frickin' pee my pants. Oh, I can't sleep through the night. My libido's out of whack. I got bifocal contact socks, and I'm sweating more than Shaq. I'm feeling mighty anxious. Maybe I could score some crack. I'm a middle-aged woman, and I can't remember squat. There's a ringing in my ears, and I tend to fart a lot. I'm middle-aged, here on this stage. I'm middle-aged, completely crazed. I'm middle-aged. I prefer to call it seasoned. Middle-aged woman. Thank you. For the women, we go through a lot. We sure do. This, women. They say we get better with age, right? Like wine, which I need a glass right now. So that's not a suggestion. It's, I'm kidding, a little. Okay, so but we do a lot in our lives, in our lifetimes. We have to do all the cooking and the cleaning and the child care, and then we have to raise the kids. Thank you, that took you a minute, but okay. All right, it's good. But I'm gonna sing this next song. Here's to all the women that are out there today. You might recognize this song. It's an old Peggy Lee song. And but we do a lot as women, and I want to acknowledge that. And I've had several little side hustles, careers along the way of being a performer. Look at you! Chris, everyone, Chris. Ladies, raise your glass. Raise your glass. Ladies, raise your glass. Here is to you. I'm going to take a sip and wet the whistle. It's fantastic. Thank you very much. I highly recommend you getting some. Okay, so the cooking, the cleaning, the everything. I once said, men, listen up to this one right now. Because if we walk in the door and we smell garlic on the stove and bleach on the floor, you're going to have a good night. I'm just saying. Because we're going to be super happy, all right? When we're going to know that you did something. And along the lines of everything that I've done, I used to do nails. I had a nail technician degree. I used to sell Arbonne skincare. I'm 73. I used to say 63 for that joke, but it's a little too close now. I had to up it a decade. I'm like, they might just go, yeah, she's pretty good for 63. Okay. But I like to do the man things. I like to get dirty and save manatees. I've been knee deep in manatee poop lately, and that's no lie, and I loved every minute of it. It was good. So in the middle of this song, I wrote a little verse for the things that I like to do, and we're going to just take it from there. I can wash 44 pairs of socks and have them hanging out on the line. I can starch and iron 24 shirts for you can count from 1 to 9. I can scoop up a great big dipper full of lard from the drippings can. Throw it in the skillet, go out to my shopping, be back for it melts in the pan. 'Cause I'm a woman, W-O-M-A-N. I can rub and scrub till this old house is shining like a dime. Feed the baby, grease the car, and powder my face at the same time. Get all dressed up, go out and swing till 4 a.m. and then lay down at 5, jump up at 6 and start all over again. 'Cause I'm a woman, W-O-M-A-N. I say it again. Yes, I'm a woman, W-O-M-A-N. If you come to me sickly, you know I'm gonna make you well. If you come to me hexed up, you know I'm gonna break the spell. If you come to me hungry, I'll fill you full of grits. If it's loving you're lacking, I'll kiss you and give you the shivering fits, 'cause I'm a woman. WOMAN. Here's my verse. I can sew 2 window treatments, do your nails, make your skin look great. Bake and decorate 64 cupcakes and have them to Ben's class by 8. I can chair the school fundraiser, lay the sod, stain the deck, and then strap on some jewelry, drive to Key West, and turn into Tick Singer by 10. 'Cause I'm a woman. WOMAN. I say it again. Yes, I'm a woman. WOMAN. I got a $20 gold piece, says there ain't nothing I can't do. I can make a dress out of a feed bag, make a man out of you, 'cause I'm a woman. WOMAN. I'll say it again and again and again. I'm a woman. WOMAN. And that's all. Thank you so much. Women. Okay, so usually when I sing that, I'll point at my husband when I make a man out of you, but I had to point at my son. My son is here. He is a young man now. He's a thriving young man, and so I'm hoping that I help to make him a good young man. He's medium. Okay, so now you've learned a little bit about me. So we're gonna learn about you now. Can we bring up the house lights a little bit? I don't know if that's even possible. Is that possible in here? Can we do that a little bit? Just because I want to see you guys, because you're going to participate. So we're going to find out where you're from. So I am a native Floridian. Oh, hi, everybody. Now I can see who's here, too. Hi. Oh, my gosh. It's so good to see you guys. Okay. So, hi. Okay. So wherever you are, we know you live in Florida now, probably, duh, unless you're just visiting, for this weekend. And aren't you lucky you came to this? Okay. But if you are a transplant from somewhere else, which I know that most of you probably are, we're going to make you stand up and represent for your state, okay? And where's Barbie? Okay, since it was Barbie's idea that we do this, she's going to demonstrate, okay? And don't say no, don't leave me hanging. Okay, so when I call out your state, like I know where she's from, okay, I'm going to say, Florida, and she's going to go. Okay, for the love of God. You're going to make this difficult, aren't you? Yeah, okay, Hawaii. Okay, North Carolina. Okay. Just get up for Florida. How did I miss that? What did I miss? Oh, that's right. Puerto Rico, you lovely island. That's right, I forget that. Okay, well, you can't be from Puerto Rico because I'm not going to say a foreign country. So if you're from a foreign country, thank you. But it's not in the song. Okay, so if you're from somewhere other than the 50 United States, Alaska's in there, so is Hawaii. Okay, if you are from the 50 states, Canada doesn't count either, homie. So you have to pick another state. Pick another state that you really enjoy or that you like or that you wish you lived in, okay? So Italy, okay, you can't pick that. It has to be, okay. What part of it has to be in the United States? Okay, so go with it. Just pick one. It starts with an I. Pick an I. Italy, I. Pick an I state. Illinois, Indiana. Iowa. Yeah. Idaho. No, Idaho. Thank you, JC. I know. I sure do miss that. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to start really slow, and I'm going to start right out the bat. But you know what to do, right? You're going to stand up, you're going to go like this, and you're going to scream out your state, right? You're going to. Okay, here we go. Alabama. Are they all home kissing their sister right now? What? Alaska. Arizona. Arkansas. California. Come on, man. Wait, I know he's coming close because he's like, wait, she's going in alphabetical order. I can see it, so I'm going to get on the edge of my chair because I'm going to be ready. Colorado. Connecticut. Delaware, Florida. Thank you. Thank you. And I love what you did. I love that you just stood up and you kind of did one of these. But we're going to need Barbie Shore. What's she supposed to do again? Get up. Do it. Do it all the way. Okay, so let's see it. Here we go. Florida. There we go. Georgia. Hawaii. Idaho. Do it. Oh, she's waiting for it. She's like, wait, I'm next. I'm going to prep. Illinois. Yes, Virginia. Yes. Indiana, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa. Yes. Kansas. Yes. She can't get up. I'm giving her a pass because she's like, she's all crippled right now and stuff. So, okay. Yes, very good in the back. So, yes. Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland. Yes, I love it. Represent. Massachusetts, Michigan. Yes. Minnesota. Yes. Mississippi. Missouri. Nice. Nice. Montana. Nevada. New Hampshire. New Jersey. New Mexico. Here's a good one. New Mexico, very good. You have to stand up, though. Very good. New York. I knew we'd have some good ones on, yeah. Very good. New York represents. New York, North Carolina. North Dakota. Idaho. North Dakota. Wait. Dakota. Oklahoma. Oregon. Pennsylvania. And I missed. Here we go. OH! OH! Yeah! Ohio. Where am I now? No, you don't even have any idea where I am. Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee. Hey! Nice! Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia. Yes! Get it! Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin. What did I miss something? You're whispering. What did I miss? See, I can see you now. I can see you. So you're getting married. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Oh. Good. Very nice. It was good. All right. Okay. Wisconsin. Wyoming. What, do you have a question about it? You thought you heard Wyoming? Okay, let me tell you, Voice of Liberty, we've been singing this song for 40 years, and there ain't never been anybody from Wyoming. Like, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Okay, so we're going to do this, but we're going to do it fast, and we're going to do it in order. And so if I missed anyone, I'm sorry, but we're going to do it in order, and you have to get up really quick and do it, okay, which might be really challenging for some of you old people, okay, because I'm looking at y'all back there, okay, not y'all up here, okay, so, yeah, I say it with all respect. Here we go. 1, 2. Here we go. Get ready to get up. Here we go. Alabama and Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, and Canada, more, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, and then Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, still 35 to go, Kansas and Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, and good old Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, and Montana, then Nebraska's 27, number 28 is Nevada. You're doing very good so far. Next, New Hampshire and New Jersey, and way down New Mexico. There's New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Oh, wait, we're going back. We're back. Because New York, you let me down. Okay? It goes fast. So we're starting again. Here we go. Next, New Hampshire and New Jersey, and way down New Mexico. There's New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania. Now let's see. Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont. We're almost through. Virginia, and there's Washington and West Virginia. Too. Go Wisconsin, be the last one. Who is that 49? No, Wyoming is the last one. In the 50 states that rhyme. It's had to have at least been 20 years since I've done that, obviously. I used to sing that at the Adventurers Club, Kungaloosh, Virginia. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're gonna make it happen. Let's see what we got. We're running out of time, you guys. So, oh, it is. We're ready for one more. We got one more for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this up just a little bit. I am a native Floridian, as I said, but we have moved recently out of Florida and into the Keys, which is like a third world country. It's like Walmart is like farther away than Cuba. I'm not kidding. For real. So next time you're in Walmart, just be glad you have one, all right? Because I do not. So we have moved down there, and I thought, there's a lot of things I miss. I miss Marshall's, I miss Chick-fil-A, and I miss these guys right here. So I do. So I thought, well, I'll just go down there, and I'll find these guys, kind of like them. But I did find a blues band. So shout out to the Lady A Blues Band in Marathon, Florida. Woo, woo. They have let me sit in with them for the last month. I had to learn like a million songs that I've never even heard before. And so, but I've loved it. I've had a great time, and I heard this next song, and I thought, I'm gonna snatch that song right on out of there and bring it up here. So we're gonna sing it for you, then we're gonna take a quick break. So I'll give you a 1, a 2, a ready, and go, and... To the east, grab it to the west, grab it in the place you like it best. Snatch and grab it, oh, snatch and grab it. You better snatch and grab it before it gets away. Now grab it up high, grab it down low, grab it tight, don't let it go. Snatch and grab it, oh, snatch and grab it. You better snatch and grab it before it gets away. Hey! Grab it with anything, including your mouth. Snatch and grab it. Oh, snatch and grab it. You better snatch and grab it before it gets away. Now, grab to the left, grab it to the right, grab it in the middle and hold it tight. Now, snatch and grab it. Oh, snatch and grab it. You better snatch and grab it before it gets away. Thank you so much, you guys.
Jaimie Roberts.
Terry Myers and the band. We'll be back after intermission. Buy some wine, buy some art. Have a great time.
Thank you all. And remember, they have beer and wine over in the corner, and the more you drink, the better we sound.
Cheers.
We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Thank you.
Not tonight, Josephine. Got a lot to do. Got a river full of trouble down in Waterloo. I know your heart was still some romance. I don't mean to be mean, but not tonight, not tonight, Josephine. I hate for my job to come between us. Life is hard when you're a tactical genius. So hang on to your language charms, 'cause tomorrow I'll be right back in your arms. But not tonight, Josephine. Got a lot to do. And a river full of trouble down in Waterloo. Your I've never been one for making excuses, but if I could negotiate this little bitty truce, will sip me juice, eat cherry parfaits. Yeah, we won't come home for 100 days. Not tonight. Well, Duke and the boys, they want to carry on. I'm going to wrap it up before too long. Grab some wine, I'll tell you what. You and me can celebrate the coup d'etat, but not tonight, Josephine. Got a lot to do, and a river full of trouble down in Waterloo. Your heart was set on some romance. I don't mean to be mean, but not tonight. No, not tonight. Not tonight, Josephine.
Before we start, I wanted to mention something. My friend Brett dropped off some flyers today. I've been asked to play on a jazz cruise, the Jazz Fest at Sea, which is October 28th to November 4th on the MSC Divina. And Alan Vichet puts this cruise together every year with a lot of wonderful players, and it's a privilege to be a part of it. And there are flyers out on the table about this cruise. If you want to check, you might find it be a lot of fun. It's a huge ship, but there's one room that's just devoted to this jazz fest. And we get approximately about 200 people, jazz fans, that go along on this. And every night, all these players mix and match in different ensembles, and we never know what's going to come out, except we know it's going to be fun. So, yeah, so we invite you all to join us. Check out those flyers. Here's a nice old George Gershwin, Lady Be Good. Randy Morris. Any questions? Oh, my goodness. I don't know. Or as Randy would say, why do you do it? Yes. We're going to do one more band tune for you. And for those of you who've been around the Central Florida area for any length of time, there was a tradition in this town. In fact, I got my first exposure. No, that's not really a good word to use. Playing a Monday night jam sessions, which were put on by Norm Shooping. Do you all remember Norm? And we've lost Norm a few years ago, but he had this Monday night jam session, and it kind of moved around from club to club. And when I did that album that they asked me to do all originals, in addition to the ones I wrote, Don Mickerton gave me a couple of songs to use on the album, and Norm gave me this one. And it's a bossa nova. It's entitled Samba de Horlare. See the guys reaching for the music? Yeah. Anyway, I'd just like to honor Norm a little bit because he really did give a lot of musicians who were new to the area a chance to be heard. And that was very important. Here it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to Norm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to hear Jaimie again? I hope we're ready. She is so much fun to play. Oh, yeah, you never know, but she's always great. Please welcome back Miss Jaimie Roberts. Here she is.
Thank you, thank you. A long time ago, a lady whose name was Carmen drove a man wild until he was out of control. I truly believe that I am a modern day Carmen, in spite of the fact I do not habla Spaniel. That girl was exactly like me. We share this philosophy. Ole, I say, I'm not the type who's ready for dating someone steady. I'm everybody's girl. On Sunday night it's Danny. On Monday, maybe Manny. I'm everybody's girl. There's a point to my behavior, which is smart girls always share their riches. Oh, so if your heart succumbs, don't let it. You're certain to regret it. All others, come and get it. I'm everybody's girl. I could never be a cowhand's girl. La 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 la. And you want to know why? I just can't keep my calves together. I'm everybody's girl. Some old Greek called Aristotle said it. If you got it, why not spread it? So, just to reaffirm my status, it's absolutely gratis to use my apparatus. I'm everybody's girl. You want more? In case your passion rages, I'm in the yellow pages. I'm girl. You won't be disappointed. I'm also double jointed. I'm everybody's girl. Though it leaves a lot of fellas cursing, I'm a person needs dispersing. So don't go rattling any sabers, exerting any labors. Just share me with the neighbors. I'm everybody's girl. Men and me are like pianos. When they get upright, I feel grand. Everybody's girl. Thank you. Oh, that's so much fun. So, I came out during intermission and I was kind of chatting around with some people, and people were like, tell me about the keys, tell me about the keys. So I'm going to talk for just a little bit about the keys. So if you've been on vacation in the Keys, I want you to say, oh yeah. Well, that's a lot of you, that's great. Okay, if you have lived in the Keys, I want you to say, oh yeah. Okay, yeah, just him. Okay, you guys. It's different, all right? I mean, don't get me wrong. It is gorgeous. We have these, you see, if you're my Facebook friend, you see I post these beautiful sunsets like every single night. It's amazing. It's so beautiful to live there. And, but, you know, I'm still transitioning. Not like that. But I'm transitioning into a local. Like, we're starting to talk the local talk. Like, there's the stretch. You know, when you're driving in, you know, you leave civilization and Homestead there, and then you've got like that 18 miles. That's called the stretch. So, and like we do mile marker everything. Like somebody's like, well, where do you live? I'm like, I'm at mile marker 59, and they're like, no, really, where do you live? I'm like, no, really. It's mile marker 59. That's where I live. So everything is just kind of a mile marker. And then there's Betty. She's the big lobster that you're gonna pass on your way past Key Largo. You know that big okay, that's Betty, by the way. And then if you're on the 7 Mile Bridge, there's Fred. You know Fred on the 7 Mile Bridge? It's the tree that grows in the middle of a bridge. It's like what like I don't know. So, and they decorate it at Christmas time, you guys. They put solar lights on it so that it like, and they use a crane. They like go out there on a ship and a crane and a cherry picker, and they decorate this. I swear these things. I'm running on the bridge one day, and I see a helicopter with a dude like hanging from the helicopter on a thing, and he's like fixing the telephone, whatever, on the bridge. And I'm like, wow, you only see that here. So there's a lot of things about the Keys that are just a little bit cray-cray. But we love it. We love it there. It's my husband found his dream job there, so we're getting used to it. Now, I mentioned that I found a blues band down in the Keys, and that's been really fun for me to learn all kinds of new material and to sing with these guys. I really appreciate them letting me sit in for the last month or so. But I realized with a name like Jaimie, I have no right to sing the blues. Or like, if your name is like Amber or Heather or like Vicky, you cannot sing the blues. That's just stupid. You gotta be like Bessie or like Big Mama or something like that. So we're gonna find my blues name tonight, and we're gonna do that because I'm gonna take some suggestions. So first of all, I need like an ailment, like crippled or blind or something like that. Give me an ailment. Yell them out. Did you hear him? He said, sore foot. I'm going with it because my feet are awful sore all the time. So sore foot, we're going with sore foot. Now I need the name of like a fruit. Like, give me some fruit. Oh my God, sore foot kumquat. And then we need the name of like an old president, like Jefferson or Johnson or something. Give me an old president. True. Okay, we got a Truman. So what does that make me? Sorefoot kumquat Truman. That be my blues name. Sorefoot kumquat Truman. So yeah, now we're gonna talk about like where you sing the blues. You cannot sing the blues in Winter Park in a beaded gown. You can sing the blues like in Palatka or Ocoee, but you cannot sing the blues in Winter Garden. You can also not sing the blues on the golf course or at Nordstrom's. You can't sing the blues there. But you can sing the blues like in a ditch. Like, you stuck in a ditch, you stuck in a ditch. There is nothing you can do. So on a highway, bottom of a whiskey glass, you can sing the blues there. And so now we're gonna talk about like how I learned to sing the blues. Like, here's the blues, you guys. You take a line and you put something funky on it, and then you repeat that line, and then you rhyme it with something. Like, I got me a good woman. But see, that's good. So then you got to put something funky. Meanest face in town. And then you got to repeat that. I said, I got me a good woman. Meanest face in town. And then you got to rhyme it with something. Teeth like Margaret Thatcher, and she weigh 500 pounds. That's the blues. That is the blues. So we're gonna go right now, and we're gonna sing a blues song. We're gonna sing "You Can Have My Husband." We are. We're gonna do that. It's at the end of your hymnals, in the back of your hymnal. I'm going to count it off, and this is dedicated to the blues band. Somebody asked me, what band was that? It's the Lady A Blues Band in Marathon. Look them up when you come on down. They're a good band. So we're going to sing that now. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3. You can have my husband, but please don't mess with my man. You can have my husband, but please don't mess with my man. I'm telling all you women, I want you all to understand. When my husband get paid, feeds me red beans and rice. My man feeds me steak, now ain't that nice? You can have my husband, but please don't mess with my man. I'm telling all you women, I want you all to understand. Now, when with my husband, he treats me mean. When with my man, he treats me like a queen. You can have my husband, please don't mess with my man. I'm telling all you women, I want you all to understand. Play it. Woo! Well, my man, he little and he's shaped like a frog. When he start loving, I'm all, ooh, hot dog. You can have my husband, but please don't mess with my man. I'm telling all you women, I want you all to understand. Well, you can have my husband. 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 You can have my husband, but please don't mess with my man. That there was Sorefoot Kumquat Truman singing you some blues. Yeah, so yeah, I talk about my husband. Y'all, I got married. I got married last December, and the last time I did a show here at the Blue Bamboo was December the 18th, 2017. And the reason I remember that is because on December the 17th, 2017, I had my first date, which was the best first date ever. It was my last first date, and then I told him on that date, well, I'm doing this little show at the Blue Bamboo tomorrow if you want to come, because I needed to know, could he handle this? And I'm like, if he enjoys the show, then we're on. And if he's kind of like, that's not what I want to sign up for, then then I'd know right off the bat. But he, obviously, he's in for the long haul, and so we just got married last December on the date that we met, December 17th. So we're going to do a song now that was one of his favorite songs from that show. It's Jason Robert Brown. It's from Songs from a New World. I'm messing up the order on them because, we got in trouble last set. We're like, wrap it up. It's time to go. But so I'm screwing everything up for them. So, but, they're awesome. So we're going to just do it. They are. You guys, it's so great. Aren't they great? I mean, I can do that. I can just look over my shoulder and go, oh, it's the Stars in the Moon. And they're like, oh, okay, we got it. I love that. Okay. I met a man without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. But he kissed me right here and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you and a promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you and the strength that will help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who was left wife in Portland just on some whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed. He asked if I could spend a week to ride with him. But I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure, no strings, just warm summer rain. And I thought, I'd rather have champagne. met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man who didn't know which stars to thank, and then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all that I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. And I said to him, "What will you give?" "I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring. And we'll be married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. And you'll meet stars at the parties I throw at my villas in Nice and Paris in June." And I thought, okay. And I took a breath, and I got my yacht. And the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, I'll never have the moon. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for liking that song because it gave me an excuse to sing it. So all right, how much time do we have? Do we have time for one more? Oh, yeah, I love that. How much time do we have? 3 hours. Oh, I love it. Don't say that because you know I will totally sit up here for 3 hours and you guys will be like, okay, we're done. Okay, so we have time for 2 more songs. Let's do, okay, this is a song, it's cook. We're gonna cook. Okay, so you guys, I've been baking a lot. Anybody who's been on my Facebook. So during COVID, I started this like, I'm so bored and I'm so sad and you need to do something. So I started baking and then I started posting what I baked and then it turned into a thing and now I'm the voice of cake. I know, in the Keys, they call me the cupcake lady. They're like, isn't that the cupcake lady? Even I sang down in Key West at the Little Room Jazz Club, which I've been trying to do for like a year, so I finally got in there, and somebody posted it, and then somebody commented, isn't that the cupcake lady? Yeah, it is. No, it's okay. I like being the cupcake lady, but I also like to cook, and I have a YouTube channel called I Totally Made That because, you know, I like to show you guys, you can do stuff, you can cook, you can throw stuff in and cook. That's how our mother cooked. My sister's here, and our mother was just like, I'll just throw this in and throw that out, and then you just kind of taste it, and you go, needs more of this or that. So anyway, I've been singing this song since college, but now it's a little more appropriate. So here we go. All right, about there. Oh, I can cook too, on top of the rest. My babes is the best in the town. Yes, I can cook too, my fish can't be beat. My oven's the sweetest around. I'm a man's ideal of a perfect meal, right down to the demi-tasse. I'm a pot of joy for a hungry boy, baby. I'm cooking with gas, so I'm a gumdrop, a sweet lollipop, a brook trout right out of the brook. And what's more, baby, I can cook. Some girls make magazine covers. Some girls keep house on a dime. Some girls make wonderful lovers. But what a lucky find I'm. I'd make a magazine cover. I do keep house on a dime. I'd make a wonderful lover. I should be paid overtime, 'cause I can bake too on top of the lot. My oven's the hottest you'll find. Yes, I can roast too. My chicken's just ooze. My gravy will lose you your mind. I'm a brand new note on a tablet. Just try me a la carte. With a single course, you can choke a horse. Baby, you won't know where to start. I'm an hors d'oeuvre. not in the recipe book. And what's more, baby, I can cook. Woo! Great job, you guys. So fun, so fun. We still have time for one more? We can do two more. Okay, so we've exhausted. You want to? Let's do it. Okay, so we talked about the blues and how you sing the blues. Now let's talk about jazz and how it works. So these guys up here are, musical geniuses, because what happens in jazz is you pick a key, like you say D, right, flat, whatever we're gonna do, A minor. What did we decide this was gonna be in, like A minor? Okay, so you pick a key, A minor, and everybody goes, uh-huh, and then the important things are you start together and you end together, and then at the end you go safe. Okay, so we're gonna do that right now, but there's no rehearsal, you guys. They just make it up, so it's pretty amazing when you really think about that. And so we're gonna do that now, and maybe some of you can even help. So here we go. You can count it off and however you want it. Sounds good to me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-I. It don't mean a thing. All you got to do is swing. Do-I. Well, it makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. It'll give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-I.
Skip it up, bap, 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 boop, bap, 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 boop, bap, bop, 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 doo, doo, boop, ba, da, ba, da, ba, doo, ba, doo, ba, skip it, da, ba, doo, ba, sa, sa, si, li, ba, doo, li, sa, li, zoop, na, doo, doo. Skip, bap, bap, boop, ba, doo, bap, ba, doo, doo. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Randy, come on, Doug. Your turn. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Do-wop, 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 do-wop.
Yes, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Yes, it makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Let's give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't. Everybody sing it, go! Again! One last time. Woo! Just like that. That's jazz. That's jazz. Okay, and these are jazz hands, by the way. You can use them all the time, except with dolphins. That's it for us, you guys. We have had a great time here. Is this it? Oh, I know, but I meant, you know, after this. I'm giving foreshadowing. So, this is it. This is it, you guys. We're going to sing one more song. We sure have. Oh, by the way, there's CDs out there that are mine. Just take them. Really, please. It was back when you had to, like, make 1,000, right? And who even has a CD player anymore? So if you have one, take some CDs. Give them out as Christmas gifts, okay? We're going to sing one more song. Thank you to Chris and Melody for having us. Thank you, Terry Myers, for hosting today. Greg Parnell on the drums, you guys. Doug Matthews. Randy Morris. I'm Jaimie Roberts, and I got to get back here more often. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You are nobody till somebody cares. Well, you may be king, you may possess the world and all of its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world still is the same, you're never gonna change it. As long as the stars shine above, you're nobody till somebody loves you. So go and find somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Go and find somebody to love.
Jaimie Roberts. Thank you. How about a hand for Randy Morris? Doug Matthews. Gregory Allen Parnell. Yours
Terry
truly,
Myers.
Terry Myers. Thank you. Thanks again, Jaimie. Thanks, Chris and Melody, for having us. And thank you all for being here.